Have you ever wondered what the most unusual markets in the Arab world look like? Places where you can find everything from rare perfumes worth thousands of dollars to ancient spices used by civilizations long gone, or even a market that appears and disappears like a mirage in the desert. The Arab world is home to some of the most extraordinary and unexpected markets, each offering a unique blend of history, culture, and mystery. Today, we are taking you on an incredible journey through 15 of the strangest and most fascinating markets you will ever hear about. These are not your typical places to buy groceries or clothes. These are markets that tell stories, where trade has been shaped by centuries of tradition, where every item has meaning, and where bargaining is an art form rather than just a transaction. Some of these markets are lively and crowded, filled with energy and color, while others feel like stepping into a forgotten world, untouched by time. Imagine walking through a market in Saudi Arabia where the air is thick with the scent of rare oils and handcrafted perfumes, or standing in the middle of a market in Yemen where the sound of fishermen auctioning off exotic fish fills the morning air. Picture yourself in a floating market in Iraq, where merchants navigate the waterways in wooden boats, selling everything from fruits to hand-woven textiles. What if you stumbled upon a lost market buried in the sand? A place rumored to have sold forbidden treasures and artifacts from long-forgotten civilizations. This is not just a list of places, it is an adventure into the unknown, a journey through traditions that have lasted for centuries, and a glimpse into the extraordinary ways people buy, sell, and trade. Some of these markets might amaze you, others might shock you, but each one holds a story worth discovering. Stay with us until the end, because some of these markets will challenge everything you thought you knew about trade and culture. You will not believe what is waiting for you in the last market on our list. Are you ready to step into a world of the unexpected? Let us begin. 15 strangest and craziest Arab markets that you won't believe exist. 15. Falcon Market in Doha, Qatar. In the heart of Doha, a market dedicated exclusively to falcons exists, where these majestic birds can be sold for up to $250,000. Falcons are an essential part of the Gulf's cultural heritage, deeply rooted in the Bedouin tradition of hunting. Each bird sold here comes with a passport and an official pedigree certificate, ensuring its authenticity and lineage. Some falcons receive specialized training for hunting in the desert, making them even more valuable. The market also features expert veterinarians and an entire hospital dedicated to falcon care. The sight of rows of falcons perched on wooden stands, motionless and hooded, is both fascinating and intimidating. Some customers spare no expense to obtain the finest trained birds, creating an exclusive and competitive environment. The auctions held here are a spectacle in themselves, drawing wealthy collectors and hunting enthusiasts from across the region. Would you ever pay such a high price for a falcon? Share your thoughts in the comments. 14. Gold Market in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Dubai's gold market is one of the most extravagant jewelry hubs in the world. Here, rings, bracelets, and necklaces are not just accessories, they are massive, heavily adorned symbols of wealth and status. Some weigh several kilos, and the designs range from intricate traditional patterns to modern, customized pieces. This market is home to the world's largest gold ring, a stunning creation weighing 64 kilograms. Since Dubai imposes no tax on gold, the prices here are significantly lower than in many other countries, attracting thousands of buyers from around the world. Master jewelers in the market craft custom designs on demand, often completing them within hours. The dazzling displays of gold-lined shop windows make this place feel almost surreal, as if stepping into a treasure vault. If you had the chance to buy one piece of jewelry from this market, which one would you choose? 13. Mutra Souk in Oman. One of the oldest markets in the Arabian Peninsula, Mutra Souk is a labyrinth of narrow alleys filled with the scent of frankincense, myrrh, and exotic spices. It is a living testament to Omani trade traditions that date back centuries. The market is famous for its unique way of conducting business. Many sellers use secret hand signals and coded phrases to set prices, ensuring that only those well-versed in the market's traditions can navigate the deals effectively. Negotiation is not just encouraged here, it is expected. Tourists often find themselves engaged in long bargaining sessions, where patience and strategy determine the final price. The deeper you venture into the souk, the rarer and more valuable the items become. from handcrafted silverware to rare incense blends. How much do you think you could negotiate for a special item in this market? 12. Souk al-Jum'ah in Kuwait. Every Friday, an unusual market emerges in Kuwait, selling everything from antiques and second-hand clothes to rare collectibles and historical artifacts. It is a treasure hunter's paradise where the saying, "One man's trash is another man's treasure," takes on a literal meaning. Among the piles of seemingly ordinary goods, it is not uncommon to find valuable items such as ancient coins, vintage watches, or even documents from past centuries. Some sellers specialize in goods that mysteriously arrive from unknown sources, fueling speculation about the origins of certain objects. There are countless stories of people stumbling upon valuable treasures sold for mere pennies. The excitement of the unknown makes this market a magnet for collectors, adventurers, and the occasional historian hoping to unearth a long-lost relic. What is the strangest thing you have ever bought from a market? 11. Fez Tanneries in Morocco. Deep in the ancient city of Fez lies one of the world's oldest leather markets, where tanning techniques have remained unchanged for centuries. The sight of workers knee-deep in massive stone vats filled with natural dyes, hand-processing leather, is both mesmerizing and overwhelming. The process relies on age-old methods, using natural ingredients like pigeon excrement and limestone to treat the hides. The overpowering smell is so strong that visitors are often given fresh mint leaves to hold under their noses while touring the area. The vibrantly colored vats, filled with shades of deep red, yellow, and indigo, create a striking contrast against the ancient stone architecture. From these tannery pits come some of the finest handcrafted leather goods, including bags, shoes, and belts that are sought after worldwide. Would you be willing to work in a place like this, knowing the conditions but also the beauty of its craftsmanship? 10. Women's Market in Saudi Arabia. In a country where traditional gender roles have long been deeply entrenched, this unique market is exclusively run by and for women. Here, female vendors sell everything from handmade perfumes and traditional garments to locally crafted beauty products. This space provides a rare environment where women can conduct business independently, away from the male-dominated commercial scene. Many of the products sold are handmade, passed down through generations, preserving cultural and family traditions. The market represents a growing movement in Saudi Arabia toward greater economic participation for women, though it remains a delicate balance between tradition and modernity. It stands as a symbol of resilience and entrepreneurship in a society that is slowly evolving. Do you think markets like this should exist in more countries? 9. The Smuggler's Market in Algeria. Hidden in the heart of Algeria, this market is notorious for trading goods smuggled from Europe and sub-Saharan Africa. It operates in secrecy, with vendors constantly shifting their stalls to avoid authorities. Here, one can find everything from brand-name clothing and electronics to rare artifacts that mysteriously appear on the black market. Many of the sellers have deep connections with underground networks, making it one of the most elusive markets in the country. Some items are entirely banned in Algeria, yet they still find their way onto the tables of this market, often sold at a fraction of their real value. The market is under constant surveillance, and police raids are frequent. There are countless stories of authorities confiscating thousands of dollars worth of goods, only for vendors to return a few days later with even more merchandise. Despite its legal gray area, the market remains popular among bargain hunters looking for exclusive products. Would you ever buy something from a smuggler's market? 8. Marrakech Night Market in Morocco. As the sun sets over Marrakech, a new world awakens in the famous night market, an enchanting and chaotic place filled with dazzling lights, street performances, and an intoxicating mix of sounds and aromas. Unlike traditional markets, this one thrives under the cover of darkness, adding an element of mystery to its already surreal atmosphere. Walking through the market, visitors will encounter fortune tellers reading palms, snake charmers swaying to hypnotic melodies, and skilled acrobats performing daring stunts. The food stalls are equally mesmerizing, offering exotic dishes such as escargots, grilled sheep's head, and snail soup, all infused with the rich spices of Moroccan cuisine. The blend of medieval charm and contemporary tourism makes this place one of the most vibrant night markets in the world. However, it can also be overwhelming, with persistent vendors, noisy crowds, and an endless array of goods competing for attention. Would you enjoy wandering through this market at night? Or would the chaos be too much for you? 7. Camel market in Egypt. Few places in the world rival the intensity of the Egyptian camel market, a bustling trade hub where camels are bought and sold for various purposes, including racing, labor, and even meat production. It is a chaotic yet mesmerizing scene where traders negotiate for hours, engaging in animated haggling rituals passed down for generations. Camels are paraded through the market, some decorated with colorful textiles and ornaments. The most valuable ones, bred for racing or high endurance, can sell for more than a luxury car. Buyers inspect them carefully, checking their teeth, muscles, and gait to determine their worth. The market has a controversial side, with reports of harsh treatment of the animals and intense bargaining that often results in heated disputes. Despite this, it remains an essential part of Egypt's economy and cultural heritage, attracting buyers and spectators from across the region. Would you ever ride a camel purchased from this market? 6. Witchcraft market in Sudan. Tucked away in Sudan, this market is a destination for those seeking spiritual remedies, protection charms, and ritualistic artifacts. The narrow alleys are lined with stalls selling an array of bizarre objects, from dried animal bones and skulls to candles infused with mystical oils and ancient manuscripts rumored to contain hidden spells. Local shamans and spiritual healers are available to perform rituals, offering services that range from casting blessings to removing curses. Many believe that these items hold powerful energies capable of altering fate, improving health, or bringing wealth. However, the market is not without controversy. Some tourists report feeling uneasy about the eerie atmosphere, and there are legends of cursed objects being unknowingly purchased, only for their owners to suffer misfortune soon after. Despite this, the market remains a significant part of Sudanese spiritual culture and continues to attract believers and the curious alike. Would you dare to buy a charm from a place like this? 5. Perfumery market in Saudi Arabia. Hidden within the bustling streets of Saudi Arabia, this market is a paradise for fragrance lovers. It specializes in handcrafted perfumes and essential oils, many of which are blended using ancient techniques passed down through generations. Some bottles are valued at over $5,000, containing rare and luxurious ingredients like ambergris and UD. The market's air is thick with rich and intense scents that linger long after visitors leave. Each stall is packed with glass vials, ornate perfume bottles, and small jars of concentrated essences, some so potent that a single drop lasts for days. The cultural significance of perfumes in the Arab world is evident here. Fragrances are not just accessories, they represent status, spirituality, and tradition. Visitors can watch as artisans mix bespoke scents tailored to personal preferences, making the shopping experience highly immersive. If you could create your own custom fragrance in this market, what would it smell like? 4. Spice market in Lebanon. Walking through the spice market in Lebanon feels like stepping into a sensory explosion of colors, textures, and aromas. Stalls are lined with sacks of exotic spices, some so rare they are sold by the gram. From saffron and sumac to black lemon and Aleppo pepper, every corner of this market tells a story of trade, history, and culinary artistry. Some of the ingredients here trace their origins back to the Phoenicians, an ancient civilization known for their expertise in trade and herbal medicine. Vendors sell secret spice blends, claiming they can cure ailments, boost energy, or even attract love. The air is filled with the scent of cinnamon, cloves, and dried rose petals, making it almost impossible to leave empty-handed. Prices can be shockingly high, with some spices more expensive than gold. However, for those who appreciate authentic flavors, the investment is worth it. Every purchase carries centuries of tradition, connecting modern buyers with ancient culinary practices. What is the most exotic spice you have ever tried? 3. Fish market in Yemen. At the break of dawn, the fish market in Yemen comes alive with a dynamic energy that few places can match. Located near the shores of the Red Sea, this market is a hub for fishermen, chefs, and seafood lovers looking for the freshest catch of the day. The subastas, or auctions, are a spectacle in themselves. Buyers shout their bids while vendors display exotic marine species, some with vibrant colors that make them look almost otherworldly. Large groupers, iridescent parrotfish, and even rare deep-sea creatures are laid out on wooden tables, their scales glistening under the morning sun. The strong scent of salt and fish fills the air, mingling with the sizzling aroma of street vendors frying freshly caught seafood. The market is noisy, chaotic, and exhilarating, making it an essential experience for anyone who visits Yemen's coastal regions. Would you be brave enough to buy and cook fish from this market? 2. Floating market in Iraq. Deep within the marshlands of Mesopotamia, a floating market exists where traders navigate narrow waterways, selling everything from fresh produce to handcrafted goods. Unlike typical markets, there are no streets or stalls, only wooden boats drifting through the reeds, each one loaded with baskets of dates, spices, and live poultry. This market is a living testament to an ancient way of life that is slowly disappearing. The marsh Arabs, who have inhabited these waters for centuries, rely on this floating trade to sustain their communities. The rhythm of the market follows the movement of the water, creating a unique atmosphere that feels suspended in time. Despite its beauty, the floating market faces threats from modernization and environmental changes. Rising water levels and shifting economic structures have made this lifestyle increasingly difficult to maintain. Yet, for now, it remains one of the last places where tradition and commerce flow together. Have you ever visited a floating market before? 1. The Lost Market in Saudi Arabia. Somewhere in the vast deserts of Saudi Arabia, stories speak of a market that appears and disappears with the shifting sands. It is known as the Lost Market, a place shrouded in mystery and legend. According to ancient accounts, it once flourished as a hidden trading post where merchants exchanged rare artifacts, exotic goods, and even forbidden texts. Travelers who claim to have stumbled upon it describe an eerie silence, as if the market exists in another dimension. Shelves filled with ancient scrolls, golden trinkets, and mysterious potions are said to vanish as soon as the winds change. Some believe it was a real marketplace swallowed by the desert centuries ago, while others insist it is merely a myth kept alive by local folklore. Whether fact or fiction, the legend of the Lost Market continues to intrigue explorers, historians, and treasure hunters alike. It remains one of the great unsolved mysteries of the Arabian world. What do you think could have been sold in this mysterious market? Closing statement. Throughout this journey, we have explored 15 of the most extraordinary and unbelievable markets in the Arab world. From the luxurious perfume and gold markets to the mysterious floating and lost markets, each place holds a unique charm, rich history, and cultural significance. Some are vibrant hubs of trade, while others exist on the edge of myth and legend, making them even more fascinating. These markets are more than just places of commerce. They are living reflections of tradition, storytelling, and human ingenuity. Whether it is the art of negotiation in Kuwait, the mystical offerings of Sudan, or the culinary wonders of Yemen, each market brings a new perspective on how trade has shaped societies for centuries. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these markets surprised you the most? If you had the chance to visit just one, which would it be? Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know if you have ever experienced anything similar. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest explorations. There is always more to discover, and we cannot wait to take you on another incredible journey. See you in the next video.